Schonfeld. Clap it up for Abe.
Thank you guys for coming out. I hope everyone had a good week. On Monday, someone told me I looked like I would come out of the closet as being straight. So I'm gonna go on a second date with her next week. I love basketball. I've been getting more into the WNBA recently. Because as much as I love basketball, my true passion is virtue signaling. They say now is like the perfect time to get into the WNBA because there are like so many great players entering the league. You guys have probably heard of like Caitlin Clark. Yeah, shout out Caitlin. So I went to see one of her games and she was playing against the Houston Gazettes. And I know you guys are probably not WNBA fans because that's not a real team. Unfortunately, that's not the only thing I'm lying about. I've never been to a game. The issue is they can't dunk. And, you know, I'm going to admit it, I can't dunk either. You guys might have noticed that I'm white. But it's like, you know, a basketball game without dunking, like, do I want to pay for something that I can do myself? It kind of feels like when you're a kid and you're in the backseat of the car and you say, Mom, can we get McDonald's? And she says, we got food at home. That's me, I'm the food at home. I moved to Queens recently. Shout out Queens, shout out Queens. Before that, I lived in a rent control unit in Manhattan. So everyone's been asking me like, oh, why'd you move? Why'd you give up that spot, right? And the reason is my roommate got pregnant, not my kid. Some people thought it was, and that was very offensive to me because I would never be in that situation in the first place. Don't ever disrespect my pullout game. And even if I did slip up, right, and get a girl pregnant too, like, I have a life motto for situations like this. You know when you want to get a puppy and people say adopt, don't shop? Well, I think if you get a girl pregnant, you gotta deport, don't abort. I told you guys I love virtue signaling. I've been thinking about Hitler a lot recently. No reason. No. They say Hitler became the way he is because he got rejected from art school, right? But I don't buy it because Kanye West dropped out of college voluntarily, went on to become like arguably the greatest artist of our generation, and yet still Nazi. I think that's a really crazy era of history, like World War II. Something I notice is that all the bad guys are forgiven as long as they have like amazing food. You know, like Japan committed all kinds of atrocities all over world, you know, Asia. But now what are they known for? Ramen, sushi. But Germany, right? First thing we think about is always the Nazis, right? Because German food sucks ass. But don't forget, like Italy, they were fascists too. Now what are they known for? Unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. I swear to you, like, I don't even give a shit what happens in like Russia and Ukraine because who the fuck is trying to eat borscht? When that war started, that's how I knew like the pandemic was really, really over. Because humanity really said like, if the virus ain't gonna kill us, we'll just have to do it ourselves. All right, I'm Abe Schonfeld. Thank you guys so much.